Hi. Hi. So how is this going, these two games since Diana's been out, just in terms of kind of getting the perimeter, reworked a little bit and the chemistry down with Megan starting and you coming off the bench, sort of backing up Skylar?
I think we're adjusting pretty well. The first game against Vegas was our first test, and I think we handled it better than probably anybody would have thought. We competed throughout the game. We kept ourselves in the position to win the game. Everybody stepped up who needed to step up. Last game, we didn't really have that much bench scoring, but those who did play, they went out, competed. Sophie played really well. Kia Nurse hit some big shots. Obviously, Sky and BG played well, and so did Megan. So I think just moving forward, we just have to find ways to just fill in the gaps, make up the points that Diana will contribute, and pick up our defensive intensity. Diana carried a lot of the weight. So now it's just I don't want Skylar and BG to feel like they have to carry so much weight themselves. Like we all need to find a way to just be better each game and just do the little things that we can to help contribute to the team.
Yeah, that's a good point about the Sky and BG, and obviously Nurse's points, the 21 points in the games you had against Las Vegas. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be the same person, but you do need one or two other people, contributing offensively every game.
Exactly. I mean, that's what we talk about in the locker room. I try to reiterate to everybody, like, it shouldn't have to be all on one person or two people every game. Like, we have enough players, enough scoring power that we can all distribute the ball, get points evenly, and help each other out. The easier that we make it on the starters specifically, then the easier the chemistry will go, the flow will go, and we'll be well. We'll be doing fine.
Next up, we have Alex Simon with the next, followed by Ann Myers Drysdale.
Hi, Shay. I realized when you got to the Mercury in the bubble last year, Brittany had already left. So I was wondering, just for you, what has it been like to play with Brittany? And then has there ever been a teammate you've had that's thrown down a dunk in a game?
No, it's amazing. Like, she's so tall. Like, I've seen her, around walking, but actually playing with her and seeing how much space she takes up on the court, and like, you really can't stop her. It's amazing to watch her do what she do. And then yesterday when she dunked, that was I could have ran on the court and probably got a delayed game. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I want her to dunk every time. Like, I even talk about her. Like, I want to, throw you an alley off the backboard or something. Like, I want to be a part of that. Like, that was a great experience. And I hope to see more of it.
To see her kind of actively saying, like, I'm feeling springy, I'm really in this shape. I mean, you guys have a veteran team, but to be at 30, even with her height and being able to throw down a dunk, that's kind of noteworthy, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And it's kind of dangerous to everybody else. Like, BG's feeling springy. BG's, playing the best she's played in a while, probably, obviously better than last season, but she's out here healthy, throwing down dunks, running the floor, getting buckets, getting rebounds. Like, it's going to be hard to stop her. It already is hard to stop her, but when she's feeling how she's feeling now, like, just watch out. Watch your head. She's coming.
All right, next up, we have Ann Myers Drysdale.
Hey, Shay. Just to kind of follow up with that, as far as you as a player, your connection, not just with the rest of the team, but also Brittany, as far as where to get her the ball and so forth, how do you set that up? Is that different now, playing with somebody like that in the post? And then also on the defensive end, you're such a defensive hawk and looking for steals a lot of the time. Do you feel that you're going to take more chances with her in the back?
Yes, well, playing with her, I just like to talk to her during practice because obviously I've never played with a post player as tall or as skilled with her. So I just try to make sure, where do you want the ball? Like, how high do you want it? Like, what plays can I run to get you more comfortable? And even when she's popping, like, just try to make things easier for her and then try to build that connection so that we're on the same page. But that just comes with repetition and practice. Like, I'm always in her ear, even throughout the game on the bench. Okay, was that good? Okay, is that this pass too high? Is it too short? So I think the more we connect and stay verbal with that, then the connection just is only going to continue to grow. And defense, like I said, I knowing that she's back there, it helps a lot. Like, you're able to gamble more. You try to not do too much because you don't want to risk her getting a foul trouble because of a stupid mistake that you did. But just knowing that you have that big presence behind you, it's hard not to just want to gamble and just like overplay a player, because if they go backdoor, you know that they're running into BG, and then good luck with that.
And just to follow up, and being in the bubble last year with Skylar and Diana, and now Skylar leading the point, what kind of things have you picked up from them, just watching them and communicating with them?
Just see how they lead the team, verbally, non-verbally. Skylar's always talking to us. DT's always talking to us. Just seeing how they push the ball, like the pace they want the team to be playing at, and their confidence level. Like, you know, they have the green light to shoot whatever shot, you know, is available to them. But just for them to let us know, like the bench players, like, hey, we see what y'all putting the work in practice. You shoot that ball too. Like, they have the confidence in us as well, and that helps a lot mentally. You know, going out there, like just being able to play freely, knowing that, you know, make or miss, your teammates are backing you up, and nobody's going to be questioning, like, okay, why are you shooting that? Like, they see you put the time in the gym. You have your 2-3 best players telling you to shoot it. Like, you rather them tell you to shoot it than not to shoot it. So just having them in our ear constantly, like, I think it's going to help us a long way mentally for everybody.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Jay.